everyone, welcome back to Codex Academy. Are you really looking for an extension which help us to store and manage data in row and column just like a real table? Yes. So, your wait, get over. Today we are going to learn about the table extension in Race Playground, which we can use to create projects like a report card system, attendance tracker, and scoreboard game. This extension makes your Scratch projects more advanced and professional. So, are you ready to learn something exciting and level up your coding skills? But before we start, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your family and friends. So, let's start coding and explore the table extension. Here we go. So this is the Race Playground home screen. First, we are going to open our playground over here. And now you can see this is our Race Playground. Okay. As I have already told you in our previous sessions, without internet connections, you are not able to work on Race Playground. So definitely first search on Google and then afterwards you can open Race Playground in Scratch, right? So first we are going to add our extension and we'll see one by one each block how it will work and how it will be beneficial for us to create amazing projects, to store our data and extract the required value. Okay. Here in our previous sessions, we have discussed about text classifier, teachable machines as well, right? Now, we discuss about one more extension that is tables. Here you can see it's written make and use tables with row and columns. As in Excel, you know that we can create multiple tables, we can put the value in that and we can store for our future, right? In the same way, you can create your own table in Scratch, okay, by using this extension. So we just click on this extension. Okay, and you can see there are multiple blocks available in this extension. One by one, we'll see how we can use this block and create your own table and how this table you can use in your project as well. Okay, so let's go. First block is show new table, right? You can see over here new table. It means it help us to create new table. Okay, so I'm going to click on this and you can see it shows table name, number of rows and number of column. So you can write any name over here. So I will type test. Okay, and here I will give 3 rows and 3 columns. Now I click on OK. Now you can see there is no table visible on screen, but now the question is come in your mind, where is the table, right? When you scroll down, you can see there is a block view tables. So I just click over here and you can see there is one default table is always created which have 0 row and 0 column. But if you will click on this drop down, you can see the test table which is created by us. Okay. So I just click on this and you can see it shows 3 rows and 3 columns, right? Here, if you want to put any value, you can do it. Like suppose here I will put 1, here I will put 2, and here I will put 3. In the same way, you can put the same value over here or any numerical value. If you want to put, you can do. Okay, done. Okay, now I just click on OK. I have already inserted the input in my table, right? Now, I will show you the use of these blocks one by one. Okay, I have created one table, but here if you will see the first block, it shows add table called my table, right? If you want to add some table, okay, so you can add on. right? And here with one row or one column, it means you can give the value of the row and column, and according to that you can add your table. Here we can add our table as per our wish. And if I'll drop down, you can see it show two options. One is my table, that is the by default table, and the test. And here to show this block, I am going to use the green flag. When the green flag click from the event. And now if we'll click, you can see it shows that table already exists. It means you need to create one table which is not exist till now, right? Okay, I have added one name over here, that is test, but this table is already exist and you want to add the same table. How you can add it? So first what I'm going to do, I will go to the tables and here I will use this remove block. Okay, and I will place it over here, and here I will choose the test first. Okay, and now if I click on the green flag, this test table, here you can see there is no table. So now the test table is removed. And if you want to add one more table, how you can add it? First, attach this block. Here you will choose my table, and then with the same name you can add one table over here. Okay, now you can see I have chosen remove my table, and then afterwards add table called my table. Okay, and here row 1 and column 1. If you want to increase the rows and column, you can do it. Now I will make it 3, and here also I will make it 3. Okay, and now if I'll just click on the green flag, you will see the effect. Now that option is not came, this table is already exist. Why? Because first we remove the table, and in the same time we have added the same name table over here, right? That has 3 rows and 3 columns. If you want to see this table, just click on view table and you can see. Before that, in my table only have 0 column and 0 rows, right? But now you can see with the 3 column and 3 rows, your table has been created automatically, right? You no need to create before that. Okay, so this block is help you to create your own table by using blocks, rather than you're going to add a new table by using this block. Okay, I hope you understand this block, how we can use it. If you understand and if it's work for you, please mention in comment box section it's working. And if you feel any doubt, please mention in comment box. Definitely will help you. Now, I hope you understand the use of these two blocks. Add table called my table, and whatever name you want to give, you can give, and remove. Okay. And now we are moving to the next block, that is add column to my table. If you want to add column, you can add. I just put over here. Now you want to see your column is added or not. Okay, now see, if I click on the green flag, the column is added. I just click on that and you can see the column is added. Okay, now the next block, if you want to add the row in your table, so you can use this block and click on the green flag. Now you can see in your table row will be added. You can see now it become 4 rows and 4 columns. Great. Now if you want to see the value of row and columns, we can create some variables. It will really help us to find out the value of rows and column. Okay, for that I will going to create two variables here. One is row, okay, and the second one is column. Okay, so you can see rows and columns block are here. Now first, I will show you how we can add and insert the value in the row and columns. Like in previous, I will show you, you can add directly by typing or by set some instructions also. You can add the value according to your wish. But here you need to do some block programming to add the value in your rows and columns without you need to add if you don't want to type directly. Okay. For that, what I'm going to do, first I will take set block and here I will set the row value 1. Okay. Now I want to repeat this row value, how many rows are present in my table. Okay. According to the value will be added. Okay. So first I'm going to control block and take repeat. Yes. And now I will go to my table extension and in this I will use the block of number of rows in my table. It means whatever the action I am going to do, that will be repeat according to how many number of rows present in my table. You got my point? Same work will done by this block, that is number of columns in my table. Okay. So here if you want to repeat some action as per the number of rows, as per the number of column in your table, you can use this kind of block. Okay. So first I have set the value of my row is 1 and then I will repeat one action according to the number of row present in my table. Okay. And now again I'm going to variable and then I will set the column value also, that would be 1. And now again I'm going to repeat this action by using repeat block and in this same block but the column 1, number of columns in my table. So this action also repeat according to the number of column present in my table. Okay. I hope you understand how it will work. We'll set the row value 1 and then repeat the action according to the number of rows present in my table, and then in the same way set our column value is also 1 and repeat the action according to the number of columns in the table. Okay. Now what I am going to do, I will multiply the value of row and column, and according to that number of rows and column, the value get multiplied and it fill the data in my table. Okay. So for that I'm going to take the insert block, this one, right? Here you can see insert at row and column of table of one of my table. Understand what is the sense of this? You can insert the value at row, means like here if you will type 2, insert the value 2 at row, and here if you type 3 and the column of first of my table, second, third, that you can mention. Okay. Whatever the value you want to set, you can insert it and you can see in your table. Okay. Instead of that, what I'm going to do, I will not put 2 over here. I will going to multiply the value of row and column. How it will work? First I'm going to operator block and take multiplication block, and in this I will go to variable and put row and column. It means before it's going to insert the value, first it will multiply the number of row and number of column, and then that value will set at row. Okay. Afterwards we will put the row value at the row, means what is the number of row, it's here, and at the column it will set the column value. Okay. So it means insert first it will multiply the row and column value, and on the basis of that it will set at the row and the column, okay, of my table. Because we have not changed the name of the table, you can change it and you can apply it. Okay, and then afterwards I want my row and column value will change by 1. So all the rows and column in my table, the value should not be same. It should be changed as the row and column will change. Okay, so here first I will take change the column by 1, and outside of this repeat block I will set change the row by 1. Okay, do you want to see the effect? I just click on the green flag and you can see it shows final value 5 and 5. Why? It shows row 5 and column 5. And do you want to see what kind of results are filled in your table? Okay, so we'll go to view our table. Okay, you can see first how it will work. We have not filled any value till now, if you see in this table, but automatically the value has been filled. And how it will work? First you can see we have set row multiply by column, right? So that value is filled over here. Now if the row is same and the column is changed, so that would be 1 multiplied by 2, right? And here also 1 multiplied by 2. Same the number of column, then 1 multiplied by 3. Then number of column 4. So 1 multiplied by 4. In the same way, if the row is 2 and column is 1, so 2 multiplied by 1, the value would be 2. And if the column is 2 and row is 2, so 2 multiplied by 2, so the value would be 4. That coding we have done, and according to that you will get this result. For example, you can see 4 column and 4 number of row, 4 multiplied by 4, the value would be 16, right? We have written one program, and according to that you can see all the value is inserted automatically. I hope you understand this, how it will work. Okay, I just click on OK, and here why it shows 5, because we have set it 4, and afterwards of this program the value of column and row is changed by 1. That's why it shows 5 rows and 5 column. Okay, I hope you understand till now. We have discussed about add the table, remove, add column, add row, and insert the value. And now we are going to discuss about items. Okay, items at row and column in your table. If you want to see how you can see, go to look block and take say block. Okay, and put this block over here, insert this block over here. And now if you want to see the value, just click on green flag. It show 1. It means item at row 1 and at column 1. What is the result? That is 1. Okay, it means here one number is present. If you want to see, you can see like this. Okay, by using this block. Now the next one, we are going to take the highest value in column. Same, we'll use this say block. Okay, and I will put it over here and just click first one for 2 seconds, and 4 is for 2 seconds. What is this 4? This is the highest volume of column 1 in my table. If you want to check it again, you can check. This is the table column 1. What is the highest value? That is 4, right? If you want to check in another column, you can type here, like here I will type 3, and now you can see the result. It's 12, because if you want to see over here, here the value is 12. The highest value in the column 3 is 12. Okay. Now the next one, you can use the same block, say block over here, and check the highest value of row 1 in my table. Okay, 1, 12, and that is 4, right? Want to cross check again? Go to view, row 1, 4 is the highest value, right? Now it's 2 and then what would be the result? 12 and that would be 8, right? Okay, so this is the highest value of column we have checked, highest value of row we have checked. Now we'll go to see the row of highest value in column 1. It means what would be the row value where the column value would be highest in 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever you want. For that I will use say block and I will paste it over here. First, this block is talking about column 1 and then afterwards you can change the column and according to that you can see the row value of highest value in column 1. Okay. Okay, that is 12. Now the third one is 8 and the fourth one is 4. It means row of the highest value in the column 1, that would be 4. Okay, do you want to check it? So you can view your table, the highest value in the column 1 at the row, that is 4. Okay. Now in the same way you can check with the column as well, which column contain highest value in the row 1. Okay, so you can take the same block over here as well and put it over here. Now I will change the row value. Suppose I will take it 2. Okay, and now you will see the effect. First shows the 1, then this is 12, third block show 8, this one show 4 and this one shows again 4. Do you want to check? Here, what is the sense of this? The column which contain highest value of row 2, that would be column number 4, right? Okay. Now if you want to recheck this, here I will change the column value. I will make it 4 and then you can see then also the result would be same. Now you will see the result. 1, 12, 8, here 4 and again 4. Why it's not changed? Because this value and this value would be same. Here if you will see your table, the highest value contained by the last column and the last row. Okay. So this is all about the table extension and all the blocks, how we can use this block and create the amazing project. We can also store the numerical data in Race Playground in the form of table, and we also create multiple AI based project by using this table extension. Like I will show you again, new table is used to create new table, add table if you want to add any particular table, but before that you can remove the name and then afterwards immediately you can add the particular table and you can change that row and column value. Then afterwards if you want to add more column, more row, you can do it. You can insert the value as per your demand, and then afterwards if you want to see in particular row what kind of item is present in column and row, that you can find out, highest values you can find out, and also find out the particular row and column in which the highest value of column and row are present. Okay, I hope you like and understand this video. If you like, please like, subscribe and share with your family and friends. With this note, we conclude the session. We'll see you in next session. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.